1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
We are back here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and we are talking to all of you all across the nation, and I do hope that you visit me at SarahSpiritual.com, S-A-R-A-H, spiritual.com. Learn more about my upcoming classes. We've got a love class on Tuesday, on a full moon, at the snow moon. We're going to expand in the super moon. You might as well come on board and let's go create some love, because love is the answer. Love is the power. And we are connecting on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and LinkedIn. And we would just love, just type in Sarah Spiritual and join us, join the community and ask to be a part of the Sarah Spiritual Vibe Tribe, because this is where we're hatching some really great ideas and some wonderful experiences between us all. And we are really excited to have you be a part of our Facebook group. We are going to go right back to the phone lines, and let's see, I've got to go to Cheryl, and she's in Deerfield. Cheryl, how are you tonight?
Oh, good evening, Sarah. It's so great to be able to speak to you. I've been trying to reach you for a couple weeks now, so I'm very grateful. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm glad you were able to connect tonight. It must be something that is important, but I can tell you that this year is a connection year for you. Planning to make a lot of connections, looking to do some networking, looking to make some community functions. This is a time for you to be out and about, my friend. Cheryl? Poor thing was trying to get through to us for weeks, and she just lost her call. But that's okay, Cheryl. It is a happening time. So we're going to go right back to the phone lines, and hopefully we can get Cheryl back on the line. One never knows. And we are going to see who we've got. Let's see if we got Cheryl. I see the phone's ringing, so let's just see if we have Cheryl. Okay. Nope. It's just a funky night here in the studio. I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to go up to Florida, and I'm going to connect to Ashley. Miss Ashley, how are you?
I'm good, Sarah. How are you?
Good. Just don't hang up on Sarah Spiritual, okay? Because it's just one of those nights. I don't know what's going on there. But there's a lot of energy here in the Love Planet and the Love Shack here in WWNN. It's a busy electrical place here tonight. Miss Ashley, how can we assist you?
I wanted to know about my love life.
What's your partner's birthday?
6686.
Seems like we're kind of in a disconnect right now. Does that make sense to you, honey?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like he had a meltdown or something?
Kind
of, yeah. I feel like you guys are doing this dance, like you grow in together and then you go apart again and then you come back in. And I see a lot of insecurities, inconsistencies with him. It was like spirits like he was doing so well, and then all of a sudden he just went off the deep end somewhere, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is the specific question regarding this? Because you've been doing this dance now for a while. So you ask, what about my love life? But are you asking about the relationship? Are you asking what to do? What is the question?
I guess like moving forward, I'm just contemplating different stuff, whether leaving, moving, that sort of thing.
Yes. And this means out on your own, yes?
Yes.
Okay. At this minute in time, the pattern of behavior is indicating someone who is not capable of sustaining a committed relationship with you. It's too many inconsistencies. And it's kind of interesting. I don't know what brought you to where you reside, but there's something with the energy there that's just not jiving with you. Aren't you feeling like your spirits and your spirit guides are saying it's time to go, it's time to be somewhere else, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Follow that prompting. If he's meant to come along, he will follow. I realize he's primary partner. We've invested a lot of time in this relationship. I understand that. But we have to be vibrationally matched, and you've grown tremendously emotionally and spiritually. And he was a great catalyst for a lot of the emotional growth and for you to heal a lot of the aspects of yourself that was feeling disconnected and not good inside. So he was wonderful in that aspect. But now it's like you're ready to build something strong and whole. And he's not holding that steady place for you. I see a move. I see a transition. I do feel contentment in the work arena, but I do feel even that's going to change. It's a time for you of a lot of changes. It's a time for you to make changes. It's a time for you to expand your career. It's a time for you to relocate. It's a time for you to decide what it is you want and stay in touch with that and choose to stay on that path no matter what comes your way. That's the time it is, my dear.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. I know it's not the best Valentine's Day message that you can ever receive, but you've put everything you can, and now the ball is in your court, and it's time for you to make your next move. All right?
Okay.
All right. Connect with me. Go to SarahSpiritual.com. Let's pick up this conversation in a personal session as you navigate some of these changes. I think that would be ideal for you right about now.
Okay.
All right, Ashley. Thank you so much. Happy Valentine's Day. Bye.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Bye. You know, it's always difficult when we've invested time in a relationship, a partnership, and, you know, it looks like we're going to do it and things are coming together, and then it starts to fall apart again, and then we all kind of pull up and say, yes, we can make this relationship work, and maybe one party is a little bit more invested in that relationship than the other, but when all is said and done and we've gone through it all and the relationship is not evolving, sometimes we have to just say, you know what, I've given it all, and in this moment of now, I've got to choose loving me and creating what it is I desire to have in my life. And that's not always an easy choice, especially around this time of year with the season of love and connectivity. But sometimes we just gotta keep moving. Well, I see we've got Cheryl back on the line, so thank goodness for that. Let's see if we can get poor Cheryl back on the line. Cheryl, how are you?
Hi, Sarah. I don't know what happened. I was so excited, and then everything went dead. So I'm really grateful I was able to get back and speak to you. Thank you for taking my call.
You're welcome. So you waited 3 weeks to get through or so, and now you're here. We lost you. We energetically pulled you right back, my dear. So quick, what's your question? Great. What's your question for us?
Well, I'm thinking about, I know you said earlier you saw me networking and this and that. Well, I'm looking at homes to buy, and I'm a little nervous, and I haven't gone through the whole process yet, but I want to purchase a house, and I'm just very nervous. I don't know if it's going to happen, if it's not going to happen, if I'm doing the right thing. You know, the market is so crazy, and finances are kind of crazy lately with me at work being cut back hours, and I'm just wondering maybe your guide sees something for me that I should know.
Well, it is a good time to make a commitment of sorts for yourself. So you know your circumstances and your conditions. And of course, we know in the laws of manifestation, we can create anything. We can manifest everything we need. So look at what you're asking for and see what you can create that is a little bit underneath the bar of what's the doable. See what you can take underneath a bit more, so that this way, no matter what comes your way, you've always been a resourceful person. You've always managed. You have this impeccable ability to attract opportunities. And you're talking about work cutting back, but yet I see other things coming for you that are not limited to work. I see an opportunity, a project, a business, something. So to limit oneself to the distinctions of what is deemed by an organization that says this is how much you're going to earn and this is when you're going to earn it and how you're going to earn it, and if we say the hours are cut back, so be it, and then you can't live the lifestyle you want. That's an old paradigm. You are the person who can create anything in the blink of an eye because you are the divine spark of the Creator that flows through you. So in the moment of now, sit and be still and say, this is what I desire. I desire this house that's comfortable and loving and warm and everything that I desire, and I'm looking for it to come expeditiously. And in that moment, know that it's going to come and that the resources will come to you. Don't judge it by the market's crazy in this. If you find the right house at the right time, at the right price, it's going to be blessed. Because you put it out there, it's going to come.
Yes.
All right.
I believe that.
It will come. Most certainly. Most certainly.
Okay.
It's a very expansive year for you. So, Cheryl, how did you hear about me?
Oh, it was just strange when I just was driving home from work one night, as I am tonight, and I was flipping through the stations, and I heard your beautiful voice. And your voice attracted me, and I'd never played that station before. It was kind of a fluke. And I started listening to you, and I've always believed in my spirit guides and my clairvoyancy, and I just thought, I want to listen to this woman speak. And then I called, and I got on and spoke to you.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you for following the divine prompting, and happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, and thank you so much for letting me get back on the air and speaking with you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye now.
Well, there's a light, and that light is the light of love. So open your hearts, everyone. Don't let the darkness and the disappointments and the hurt and the pain, or whatever you see going on in this, crazy little world of ours, go within. Trust that there's a divine plan, and everything's going to work out just fine. Believe in you. Believe in light. Trust in the divine Creator, and know, without a shadow of a doubt, that love is and always will be the answer. Thank you for sharing the love with me tonight on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. Visit me at SarahSpiritual.com. It's an honor to be of service to you. Good night, God bless you, and I am Sarah Spiritual.
The touch is hot, there's a light to open everyone to love. Help me hold the answer.
This has been Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. You can hear and speak with Sarah Spiritual every Wednesday from 5 until 8 p.m. Each week, Sarah Spiritual and Spirit answer your most important questions as you navigate life. Listen and call in next week and let Spirit guide you. If you didn't have a chance to speak with Sarah Spiritual tonight, visit Sarah at SarahSpiritual.com. You can message Sarah Spiritual at Facebook and follow her on Instagram and Twitter. Tune in next week for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those